Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to the channel, big warm welcome. My name is Tristan and this is Captain's Vlog. We are installing a brand new Inmarsat C unit. If you don't know what Inmarsat C is, basically it's a form of communication which allows you to transmit messages from ship to shore, shore to ship and ship to ship. It also is a global tracking system. So if we have a distress on board, no matter where we are in the world, we can click a simple button and it will send a distress to, the necessary coast guards, to our flag, to, to all the important people that will come and save us. Now, this unit is installed over here, the old unit. You can see we've removed it. That's the old one that used to be in here. And this is going to be our new unit here. Can you see that? Or is that a bit dark? Pretty much a bright background. Move this out of the way. So here we have it, Furuno. A bit dark for you guys maybe, but there we have it. That's the new unit. So basically we just have to do a little bit of carpentry work. Let's get the lens there. A bit of carpentry work because the old unit's a bit smaller. This one's a little bit bigger at the back, so we're going to cut out this wood here and then install this unit. Once that's installed and we're back in the water, we have to redo what's called our LRIT test, so long range identification tracking. Now this is a legal requirement and it's basically for the safety of the vessel and for the safety of the people on board. Is to test to make sure that it's transmitting the correct information at the correct position of the vessel, the name of the vessel, to all the necessary stations. So very, 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 very important piece of kit. This is a life-saving piece of kit. It's part of our GMDSS. If you don't know what GMDSS is, it's the Global Maritime Distress Safety System. So here we also have our AIS, we have our VHF, MFHF, we have our Navtex. Basically what Navtex does, it sends us messages on the screen for navigational warnings, those kind of things. So that has to be always running as well. All the equipment's always running. Then down below you can see we have our new printer down there which is being installed. So that just reprints all the necessary messages that comes through, and then that all has to get logged into the GMDSS logbook, which I'm going to show you now. So come into here, my special captain's documentation cupboard. So here we have a few of our logbooks. I'm going to show you guys. So we've got our deck log, which is our navigational logbook. So we've got a couple of those because obviously all the miles that we've done. Oh, a very important publication that I highly recommend to all captains and all crew is the Bridge Procedures Guide. Really, really important publication. You must have that on your bridge, running that. This is our official logbook from Malta. Cool, and then here we have also as I'm mentioning, our focus on there please, thank you, GMDSS radio logbook, Maritime and Coast Guard Agency, aka the MCA. So we have a number of publications that we have to carry on board in digital form on the ECDIS, on the monitors. And then we have another publications. We've got our Marpole, NORI's, nautical tables, all your site reductions. We've got our SOLAS. We've got our very important IAMSAR Volume 3 Search and Rescue. International Aeronautical and Maritime Search and Rescue Manual. Great publication. These are all the things we must carry on board. International Code of Signals, issued by the IMO, International Maritime Organization. There we go. Come on. Then we have our life-saving appliances publication. And then I'm going to show that. I don't know if I've ever showed this to you guys before. But you're about to find out how many certificates a commercial yacht greater than 24 meters but under 500 gross tons, bear in mind vessels over 500 gross tons must carry more certificates. But you're not going to believe this. I'm going to put you down there. AWOL ship certificates. This is all of our certificates that we must carry on board. Check this out. So, check this out, guys. Nowhere to lie. These are all our certificates. Anti-fouling, tonnage certificate, international load line certificate, cargo ship safety radio certificate, international sewage pollution prevention certificate, certificate of compliance for a commercial vessel, survey and survey status, ship station license, record of equipment, declaration of MLC. Now MLC is the Maritime and Labour Convention. Sea template. So a sea template is Seafarers Employment Agreement. So we must comply with that. Certificate of wreck removal insurance. Minimum safe manning certificate. Now our class certificates from RENA Classification Society, certificate of class, cargo ship safety radio certificate, which is at the moment out because of the Inmarsat, builder certificate, more RENA record of assignment, surveys and surveys. Oops, it's coming off here. It says it can't handle the amount of certificates. International sewage pollution prevention from RENA. Okay, and that's not from FLAG, that's from class. Now all our insurance certificates. So vessel insurance, hull insurance, crew insurance, wreck removal insurance, repatriation insurance, all that fun stuff. And then radio, SART, search and rescue transponder, AIS, automatic identification system, EPIRB, emergency position indicating radio beacon. Those have to get done all the time. Every year we do all this stuff. Shore-based maintenance, annual. LRIT, I was talking about earlier, long-range identification tracking. And we have to get this renewed because we're changing the unit at the moment. Life raft certificates. Again, life rafts get serviced every single year. So we have 4 life rafts, there's 4 of those. Life jackets get serviced every single year. Immersion suits get serviced, they're not every year, but we get them checked. Some every 2 years, depends on the age of the immersion suit. Portable and fixed fire extinguishers every single year. Our BA suits, so our firefighting suits, every year get serviced. These are hydrostatic release units. Okay, these get changed at the moment every 2 years. These are we have these in the 4 life rafts and inside the housing for the EPIRB. SART, search and rescue transponder. Now, if you don't know what a search and rescue transponder is, I'm going to show you right now. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a search and rescue transponder. When you abandon the vessel, you activate the search and rescue transponder. When a radar picks it up, it activates this. It sends 10 blips on the monitor of the radar unit. So the captain or the officer of the watch knows that that's distress. They will head in that direction to come and rescue you. Important bit of kit. EPIRB, another important bit of kit. We've got our firefighting, our fire detection system that gets serviced every single year. You think it's overkill, but it's not. It's for the safety. Fire and bilge pump. They have to meet certified requirements, which is certified by RENA, our classification society. We have the main fire pump and the emergency fire pump. What else we got? Emergency generator. So an emergency generator, what that does, if we lose all power because say the engine room is flooded, we've got an emergency generator which is above the deck level. Okay, and that's on a separate fuel tank, separate startup batteries, all completely independent. That also has, my alarm's going off. That also has in the emergency generator compartment a fire extinguisher known as FM200 that also gets serviced every single year. Servitech. So Servitech is our fire suppression system. Very expensive to service every single year. This is our certificate of I mentioned the fire alarms. Load testing. What's load testing? So we have a thing called a Harken rail. Let me show you. I'm not sure we can see from here, but I'll go down the stairs. So alright. So anyway, guys, you can't really see, but up there it's taken off now because we're doing some repairs to it. It's called a Harken rail. So basically, crew members can hook themselves on, slide along the side of the vessel in order to do maintenance, cleaning, polishing, whatever needs to be done. That needs to get load tested, and that gets load tested to 600 kilograms. And I'm going to do a video of that in the coming weeks because we're having it load tested. They're using big, massive water containers, and we'll have it load tested on both sides, the port side, starboard side. Again, annual. What else we got? Certificate of registry, the chase boat certificates, independent vessel. So I've got the certificate of registry, certificate of insurance, got the ship's carving and marking, insurance, builder certificate, tonnage certificate, bit of sail, life jacket. This is the chase boat. Engine certificate, examination certificate, declaration of conformity certificate. It goes on. So, and these things we have to keep renewed all year round. So, you know, that's the captain's job. That's why captains are always on the computer, emails back and forth, because these things take time. For example, with our fire suppression system, they were supposed to come way before like beginning of the year from Spain, but because of the travel restrictions they can't come, and we can't move the boat until we won't happily move the boat until it's you know, it's been serviced. However, certain classification societies and flag states are giving dispensations to ships, which is great to hear. So yeah, so basically it's just constant upkeep of certificates. You know, just as soon as you comply with everything, you got to start again, and you comply with everything, you got to start again. You need to renew a piece of equipment. It's not a question of plug and play. You plug it in, you got to make sure you inform your flag, you inform class, you got to do the LRIT test, you got to do your radio surveys. Everything is surveyed on a commercial yacht. That's why I think being a private yacht captain is a lot easier, because you don't have to comply with these things. I recommend that you do, but a lot of things you can kind of cut down on. ECDIS, the electronic chart display, ECDIS, the electronic chart display information system. Now, for anybody, any officer of the watch, any officer that's doing navigational watches here on board AWOL must be certified. They must do the 5-day generic training, and then we do a type-specific training here on board. Those charts we have get updated. Are you waiting for this? Every single week. We get our chart catalog, we send it to Transas, who are the software company. Transas takes our list of charts that we're using. They send us the weekly updates, we then upload them. If the charts are not up to date and you have a port state control, you're going to be in trouble. Same for your publications. They get updated weekly. You could put written corrections inside of them. That's why there's so much paperwork and documentation, and that's why captains spend a lot of time at their desks, you know, writing, sending emails, and communicating with all the people necessary to do all the certificates. Because not one company. You've got to get, you know, one company to do the safety equipment, one company to do the GMDSS equipment. We've got another company doing the load testing. What else we got? We got another, obviously, RENA, which is classification. We got flag, which is Malta. We got a company that does our Ictus, which is Transas. We got companies that do other companies, engine rooms. So like, you know, main engine servicing. We've got to do our maintenance. You know, all the engineer needs to always maintenance. The oil record book, the official logbook, the deck logbook, the GMDSS logbook, the garbage management book. There's so much to think about, but it's just part of the job. You get used to it, and over time you take it day by day, and then in between try and film these kind of videos. So guys, apologise for this massive mess on the bridge. We're trying to get all the jobs done, but this is reality. I want you guys to see what it's actually like. It's not always going to be prim and proper, because that's simply not true. Because many people working with the carpet downstairs at the moment. The guys, they need to cut out the wood for the new unit, and then we've moved all this up from underneath here. We've just pulled everything out in order to have additional space for working underneath, because we need to do some more wiring for the new gyro compass. So yeah, that's that really, guys. So a bit of update there. Keep busy, looking forward to getting back in the water, hopefully sometime soon. Always, guys, do check out the merchandise. We've got super yacht caps and merchandise in the merch shelf just below. If you don't already know, we're offering you the chance to win a week's vacation here on board Motor Yacht AWOL with 5 of your closest friends and family. All costs are covered, including your flights. All you have to do is go to the link in the description, the raffle link. Tickets start from £15, which is around $20 US. As always, guys, do click that thumbs up button, because it really does help me to grow the channel further. If you haven't done already, do consider subscribing so you don't miss any wonderful future videos, and also you don't miss the fact we're going to be launched soon, getting videos, all that cool stuff. I look forward to seeing you all next time.